Hello, powerful one. Welcome to this edition of Inner Growth with Osezwa Elimihe. On this edition, we are discussing get rid of problems. What is a problem? A problem is evidence that you are alive. It is evidence that you are swinging with life. When there are no problems in your life, then it is contrary to the law of existence, because the purpose of your existence is to solve problems. The need for air creates breathing. The need for nourishment creates hunger and thirst. The need for population enhancement and continuation creates the need for sex. All of these are all basic problems. At the higher level, you have other problems. Each time you hope and work and pray to grow, to become something else, to advance from where you presently are to a higher level of life, to have better, fresher experiences of life that you know exist but you have not had, then you are asking for a problem. Like they say, you are asking for trouble. If you cease to have a problem, then you are not alive. I'm Osezwa Anthony Elimihe, and I am in the business of helping you grow from inside out. That is the dream. We need to know that existence creates problems. The moment you are alive, problems come. But what makes problems is our refusal to accept them. Our fear of problems creates another kind of problem, which is the inability to solve life's problems. Life's problems are actually fun things. They are things that make life tick. Have you looked at children? When children are playing, what do you think they are doing? They are creating problems for themselves. It is while solving those problems that fun happens. In life, we have dramas. In dramas, if we do not create a problem, there are no dramas. So it is in an attempt to solve the problems of the story. Actually, a drama is supposed to contain just a single problem. A single problem. It is in an attempt to solve that single problem that more problems are created. How do problems in drama get created? Every good script writer knows that their basic challenge is to create one problem, one issue. And that one issue has to have a sense of dimension. And it has to be true to life, as credibility. And it has to have characters that represent two divides of the problem. Because sometimes they create characters that represent more than two, maybe 3 or 4 dimensions of that same problem. And then what then happens is that you have multiple conflicts. Then we just mentioned a very important word, conflict. Conflict is not the same thing as problem solving. In fact, conflict is the absence of the capacity to solve problems. Now, when we talk about conflict, there is bound to be a conflict outside from the external world, because the external world will bring to us multiple gains from multiple sources. They will bring gains to us, because I have made it clear before that pains are the gains that life brings to us. How about pleasure? pleasures are also the gains life brings to us. People bring us the game of pleasure. People bring us the game of pain. But this is it. Pain and pleasure are two sides of the same coin. They are called the consequences of existence. It is when you respond reactively, that is, you respond with a sense of crisis, that they become massive problems in your life. A wise one once said that people don't drown by falling inside the water. They actually drown by remaining in the water. And I say to you in the same way, seeds don't grow by being buried in the earth, but they grow by being left buried in a fertile and nourished earth. The same way, solutions to problems do not exist until there is an absence of inner conflict. The absence of inner conflict creates a fertile ground and nourishment for the seeds of life that are in you. How ready are you for life? That is the question. Because the truth is that whether you are ready or not, life will happen to you. When life happens to the unprepared, to the unready, then problems are created. There is a law, they call it the Murphy's Law, which states that what can go wrong will go wrong. What does that really imply? It simply means that when a mindset sees a problem as an error, when a mindset sees problem as something that is abnormal, that is unexpected, then it becomes a problem. If you start a life like your day, like this day, and you start the day with a mentality of problems are coming, problems are not good, problems are a disaster, then it becomes so. Take a look at not a normal thing. You've woken up in the morning and you get off your bed and then you collide with your shoes. And then you say, oh my God, I'm just waking up and this thing is happening. What a bad day. But come on, you've just given it a name. You've given a neutral, innocuous day a name. And how did you come about that name? By giving an interpretation to an experience. Your duty as a human being is to interpret experiences. That is, you've not done anything wrong. You've done the right thing. You've done what is expected of you. But this is it. Have you done it the proper way? Who am I to say you haven't done it the proper way? Okay, like they say, whether you think you can or you can't, you are right. So if you think that your day is a bad day, you are right. It is your right. It is within the limits of your possibilities to give it that. Therefore, you have done it correct. It's a bad day. But what if you had given it another interpretation? What if you had said, oh, if I had kept these shoes in the rack or in the proper place, I wouldn't have had this experience. So next time, learn to keep your shoes well. Would you have created a whole day? This is an event that has just happened in a split of seconds. You have used it to destroy 24 hours, 22 minutes, and 34 seconds of an entire day. So we have to have a way, a new approach to life. The non-productive and stress-creating way of life is that problem is wrong. That is the principle of negativity. Actually, there are two types of energy in life. You have the positive and the negative. Both energies are backed by the supreme energy, which is neutral. The supreme energy is the power behind all creations, is the animator of all the modes that human beings and spirits create. Even animals, all of us, all the things we create, they are either of the positive or of the negative energy. But there is a higher power that animates both of them, because that higher power respects both energies, because they are coming from your willpower. They are coming from your autonomous capacity to create, to define. That energy is friendly. The neutral energy does not nullify whether we are creating a positive or a negative thing. This is the whole thing. Whatever you create, you feed from it. You get it? So your energy of negativity has a definition. It has a way. It is this, that everything that is unexpected is a disaster. The positive energy says everything that is unexpected is a possibility of expansion. It is fun. So, where do you want to find yourself? Are you going to find yourself in the side of the energy of negativity or on the side of the energy of positivity? The simple thing you need to do when a problem presents itself is to take a break, take a deep sigh and say, wow, this is new. This is different. Okay, how do we go about this? What is the fun in this? What is the power possibilities in this? What is the beauty in this? What is the growth potential in this? Those are questions you should be asking of the source. Any question you ask of yourself, you are asking it of life, because you are a unit of life. The mentality that you are separate from life, from the divine, from the almighty, it is a very, very negative understanding, because that is the source of all powerlessness, that is the source of all loneliness, that is the origin of fear, of hatred. And that is why you are always scared of problems. Okay? There are no problems, but opportunities for growth. Problems are not bad things. They are answers to the prayers we have been making. Problems will always come. If you want to travel, imagine, take a pen and paper and write down all the possibilities that come from your desire to travel. Possibilities. That is the word. If you will begin to see the things that you have been interpreting as problems as possibilities of life, all things will change.